Hello, everybody. Welcome. Welcome to another LP, and I should probably take that thing off there. There we go. I was using to test something. Sword in hand, a warrior clutches stone to breast. In sword etched he his fading memories. In stone, his tempered skill. I think the mic was too far away. I hope this isn't too loud, too. Guess I'll find out. By sword attested, by stone revealed. Their tale can now be told. Square Enix presents Something Screwed Up. The Zodiac Brave story. What I mean by screwed up, I'll explain in just a second. Let's play Final Fantasy Tactics, The War of the Lions. A remake of the original on the Sony PlayStation Portable. Now, you may notice that this is called Part 0. Well, here's the thing. There's something about the way this... Well, I thought it was the way it's emulated, but it's apparently been a long time since I played, and the port, mechanically speaking, wasn't done very well. Sound is kind of atrocious at times, and there is some slowdown, and the slowdown really bugs me on this. I thought it was the emulator, but according to the FPS thing, it's not. So, I don't know. It kind of bugs me, but if you guys are okay with it, we'll move on. So we'll do the first two battles in this one video, because they're short and yeah. And then we'll go from there, see if you guys want to continue with this. Let's get going. And a lot of names are different too. I am Arazam, student of Ivalice's middle age. It used to be just Alazam? I can't remember what it was. It wasn't that though. You are familiar with the War of the Lions? No? No. Actually, yeah, I've been through this game quite a few times. At least the PS1 original. I've only been to the PSP version once. Yeah, I'm not even 100% sure I finished it. There's so many good games on portables, but I can't stand playing on portables, really. It was a bitter war of succession that rent the land of Ivalice in two. Here we first find mention of Delita Hero. Hero? Something like that. I'm just going to say Hero. Whatever. Hithertofore... How do you say that? Hithertofore... Whatever. Hithertofore unknown young man. The hero who would draw the curtain on this dark act of our history. His is a heroism of great renown. A story familiar to all who dwell within our land. Ah, but what the eyes see is sometimes a mere fragment of the truth. Ah, yes. There was another young man, the youngest of House Beowulf. He wasn't the youngest of House Beowulf, unless they're just talking about of the men he's the youngest, and yeah, that's true. Long famed for producing leaders of knights and men. There is no official records of the role he played on history's stage. Of course there isn't. However, according to the Durai papers, the existence of which became known to the public only this last year, they had long laid concealed in church archives. This forgotten young man is in fact the true hero. Delita's a bitch. The church maintains he was a heretic, an inciter of unrest and disturber of the peace. What kind of guy? I'm down with heretics. Which account is to be believed? Join me in my search to uncover the answer. Ah, but before we begin, might I ask you to share with me your name and the date of your birth? Okay, this is our main hero's name. I'm just gonna keep it the same. He's gonna be Ramza. But we will use this date, because this is what I'm used to. Ramza has always been a Gemini for me. Now this is new. Movies! The art style is very interesting. I don't know what you call it. Maybe it's just a filter or whatever, but yeah, probably it's just a filter actually, but still. Very interesting. This map is faded as shit. See, the movies and stuff run fine on here. And that's where you would think an emulator would crap out, so it's another reason for me to believe it's not the emulator. I have to actually pull out my PSP sometime and test this out, but yeah. I don't remember it being quite this bad, but maybe it is. I had Spetsnaz look at it, and he says it's supposed to be like that. Like, ugh. Really? I don't really remember that, but ugh. Well, at least it's not the emulator, I guess. Boo. Oh no, it's the douche brigade. Alright, there was a movie in the beginning of this in the PS1 original, but it was different. It certainly didn't look this nice. Just enjoying the movie for now. It's weird being able to see it on a screen this big. I don't even have it like full screen or anything, but yeah. This is something else. It's not looking quite as smooth on the on OBS it looks, but that's okay. I think. Is it lagging behind though? I think it's lagging behind. Or maybe not. Yeah, maybe it's not. Maybe it's probably just my imagination. It's not quite catching all the frames, but that's okay. Meanwhile, at Orban Monastery. O Father, abandon not your wayward children of Evilis, but deliver us from our sins, that we might know salvation. The translation job is done so much better in this one. If you've ever played PS1 Tactics, holy hell, that translation is so bad. I mean, you know what you're doing in it, but... Lady Ovilia, it is time. I'll not be much longer, Agrius. I'm not sure if it's Agrius, Agrius, whatever. So I'll probably just pronounce it both ways. Your escort has already arrived, Majesty. Please, heed the good lady's words. Highness, you must hurry. Hey! So, still in here, are you? It's been the better part of an hour. Gafgarian, you forget yourself, sir. You were in the presence of the princess. Oh shit! Mayhap bowed heads would less offend. You would do well to waste less time on idle pleasantries. I see even the noble order of the Northern Sky cannot rid itself of vulgar knaves. A guard captain in these rain-sodden hinterlands ought not to expect chivalry. We are in the employ of the order, not of it. Our pay does not cover trite courtesies to the likes of you. Jeez. Gafgarian's a grumpy old bastard. He really is. Govern your tongue. Enough. Let us be on our way. Hello, Ray. How you doing? I love this game so much. A close second behind Final Fantasy IV as being my favorite Final Fantasy. Even though this is SRPG and not RPG, but yeah. The Father watch over you, child. And you, Elder. What? Oh, jeez. Somebody was going blat blat outside, it sounded like. Sorry. Antacids. Ow. My lady, the enemy is upon us. Duke Goltanas, man? God damn, I gotta take care of everything myself. We are paid for this. Time to earn our keep. What is it, Ramza? You above getting paid to do a job? I'm a knight no longer. Just another sellsword. Right then, to battle. Well, let's go, fellas. Deliver us, O Lord. I might do voices at some point. I don't know. It just seems like it fucks me up real bad. Whoa, hello. Get back to the screen. Okay, everything's working fine right now. They bear the crest of the Black Line. Duke Goltana must be mad. Does he mean to start a war? You there, wench! You cannot hope to defeat us. You will surrender the princess. If not, well, I would hate to see anything happen to that pretty face of yours. Sup? Hi, I'm Gafgarian, veteran of the 50-Year War. Got kicked out because I'm too barbaric to my enemies. How you doing? Yeah, that's actually a thing. He was pretty damn brutal. A head-on assault. These swords of Goltana. Lackwits, one and all. In that case, we should be able to handle this without you, Gafgarian. Mayhap you could, but there's no money to be made in that. Lad, Ramza, with me. Lad's actually the guy's name. It was Rad in the PS1 original, but whatever. Lad, Rad, L and R thing in Japanese, you know. Also, it only had one D. Kill them all! Leave no man standing! You would have us slaughter them? Are you mad? Kill them here and you'll have played into Duke Goltana's hands. We need only to put them to rout. I love this line. I find dead men rout more easily. That wasn't in the original, I don't think. He said something different. It was along the same lines, but yeah. I love that line. You should quote that. Okay, here's where it starts going to shit. Give it a minute. Gafgarian always goes first. He's got the highest speed. Okay, here it goes. Jeez. Yeah. That annoys me to no end. It's enough that makes me want to go, oh god, I don't want to do this LP now. It's just that terrible. I fucking hate it. So the only person we get to control here is Ramza. Okay, so there's Lad, nothing special. He's just a Squire. Squire is the base class for physical classes. And we have a chemist over here, they're the base for mage classes. And yeah. And here's Lavian. She's one of Agrius's lackeys. Not lackeys, that's not the right. She's a noble knight lady. They're noble knight ladies, yeah. Okay, here's Gafgarian. He's a badass. They were called Dark Knights before, but since Dark Knight is actually a class now in tactics, Gafgarian got upgraded to Fell Knight. Now, Dark Knights can do the same thing that Gafgarian does, but Gafgarian's abilities are stronger. So Gafgarian will always still be the best Dark Knight. And he's... If you were to take all the NPCs in the game that weren't monsters or, you know, demons or whatever, and put them on your team, Gafgarian would be second best. And if it wasn't for a certain other character, he'd be number one. Now, of course, it sounds like a really obvious thing to say, but anybody that's gone through tactics, you know who I'm talking about is the best in the game. And if you actually use this person, you might as well not play the rest of the game because it's so fucking easy after that. You know who he is. You get him in Chapter 4. Got Excalibur with him. You know who I'm talking about. Makes the game way too easy. Shame on you if you actually use him beyond your first playthrough. Shame on you. Way too powerful. But aside from him, Gafgarian's probably the best in the game. Because Dark Sword is just stupidly awesome. Okay. Now, Holy Knight. She doesn't have the training powers of Gafgarian and stuff like that, but she can hit multiple targets, Costs no MP. Activates immediately. Holy Knights are pretty good. But in a one-on-one fight, she'd lose against Gafgarian. Everybody loses in a one-on-one against Gafgarian, unless somebody can get a flare or a holy off. Yeah. And then here's us! Yay! We're level 9! This doesn't matter though, you'll see why. And, Metal is the Squire's basic ability. Actually, it's, no, it's not. It's well, they call it Fundaments, but it's Fundamentals. That's the Squire's basic ability. Ramza and a couple other people are special Squires that get Metal instead. Metal can learn more skills as the game progresses than other Squires can. Other Squires can only learn 4 abilities. Ramza here can learn up to 6 or 7 naturally. No, it's they start off with being able to learn 5. Then they can gain a 6th in Chapter 2. Chapter 4 they get a 7th. And there's another one they can learn if they're hit with it. It's the only blue mage type thing in the whole game. And only Ramza can do it. Yeah. Kind of a secret ability. Kinda. Okay, so Ramza here is the only one we have to control. So we're gonna see, I forget how the... Okay, yeah, I gotta use the stick to rotate. What do I got? Do I have, well, I should start off with a lot of abilities this time. I usually only have like 2. Focus, Rush, Stone, Chant. Chant is exclusive to the special Squires. It heals somebody immediately, but you take half damage from it. So, it's good in a pinch. You got basic shit like, Focus, this just ups your attack power for the rest of the battle. Rush, to tackle attack, doesn't do much damage, but has a much higher chance of knockback. Really good if you want to get somebody into a certain square, or even better if you're knocking somebody off a building. And yes, there is fall damage. But let's just chuck a rock. That sounds fun. And rock is just... I think it might have a slightly higher chance of knockback than normal attacks. But it's mostly just to, give you a ranged attack so you have something to do. See, even one like that is a little slower. Now let's see what Agrius here does. I ain't bother checking out the enemies because they're all dead ducks. They even mess up the dying yell. The dying yell in Tactics is one of the best yells in a game ever. The girls isn't quite as good, but the guys' death sound is just, yeah. Ow, fucker. That never goes out to Ramza. Okay, Archer there is using Charge, where they don't fire immediately, but they let some of the CT go by, and they can fire off a better shot. Now, how does the turn-based system in this work? Well, I'll explain here in a second. I show off stick. And he's throwing a rock too. Take that, you jerk. Good for you, Rad. I'm still gonna call him Rad. And she blocked it. And she didn't block that. Well, Gav, you're... This is going to hurt you a lot more than it's going to hurt him. In fact, it's going to really help him. Gafgarian could probably solo this. Probably. Gafgarian's amazing. Take that, you dick. Oh, the chemist is dead. Oh, no, wait, no, he's got a lot more hit points than I thought. I thought he only had like 39 for some reason. Maybe I'm thinking of the first battle. Whatever. Okay, so... You see the CT up there. It's 100 out of 100. That means it's... Heroes at 100, it's their turn. Now, how does this work? Everybody starts from 0 at the beginning of a battle. And then the CT jumps up by whatever their speed stat is. And it just keeps jumping up and up and up for everybody until somebody reaches 100. and then it goes from there. Now, everybody in this battle, I think, has just 6 speed. Right, but Gafgarian here, he's got 7, so he's always going to go first, and eventually, he's going to lap everybody and get another extra turn somewhere. Speed is probably the most important stat in this game, because if you get just a few points of speed on somebody, it makes a huge difference. Let's take an example. Let's take somebody exceptionally slow that has 5 speed. And, somebody has a really bad day, or this person has a really bad day and runs into Gafgarian who has 10 speed. By the time this guy gets his first turn, Gafgarian's on his second turn. And then by the time the other guy gets to his second, Gafgarian's on his fourth, etc. You see how it works. What other stats to explain? The sword is just raw physical power. The staff there is raw magical power. They're both applicable to different skills and stuff like that. Yeah. Let's see. The weapon power for the right hand, that's 7 attack power. That's not counting the raw attack power. That's just like the attack power of the weapon itself. The 8% is not applicable unless you're using. Is it blade grass? No, it's not blade grass. It's something that lets you evade with swords. Also, if you have that, you add it to your class evade, which you see to the right, your shield evade, and then there's accessory evade, which he doesn't have a proper accessory for that. So, if he had that sword skill, he'd have base 48% chance to dodge. This isn't counting other factors like, well, there's just a lot of different things that can come into effect. Being behind somebody, being in front of somebody, position does matter. And, yeah. I think that's it. Oh yeah, bravery. Bravery and faith are such weird stats. Pretty much you always want to have a high bravery. Except for when it comes to the optional dungeon. You want one person with low bravery. I've never gone through the whole dungeon because it annoys the hell out of me. So, maybe I'll do it this time. I don't know. It's really, really annoying. Bravery doesn't really, does it have a better description here? Let's do this. The Guardian no, that's his sign. And yes, Zodiac signs are a thing in this. That certain Zodiacs do better against others. Some do worse, etc. I never really pay attention to Zodiac. It's just too much to remember who does what against what. And how brave the unit is. The higher the number, the more valorous the unit is. I'm not sure what all this affects, other than find rate in the optional dungeon and unarmed damage. If you create a monk, you want to get the bravery up. Now, bravery and faith are pretty static numbers. However, if you ever use an ability that increases somebody's bravery, it doesn't matter how much it raises it by, it will raise it by 1 permanently. And this is not a bad thing, so you can go ahead and raise bravery. Faith is the true double-edged sword. Faith is how good you are with magic, how high of a chance beneficial stat effects have to hit you, and yes, beneficial stat effects like protect and haste and stuff like that can miss. A higher chance of those hitting, cures doing more and stuff like that. However, if you have high faith, it also makes you more vulnerable to enemy magic. This is magical stat effects, magic damage, stuff like that. So it's a bit of a double-edged sword. I like to keep faith between like 65 and 70. It seems pretty good, if possible. Now, faith, I don't think you can raise permanently or lower permanently in any way. Oh yeah, let's see. Right hand, left hand, down there in equipment, helmet, body, accessory. The abilities. The top ability there is the main class ability. Then there's a secondary ability you can equip from some other job. You can use whatever abilities you have mastered on there. Let's see. The middle one is counter ability. This could be just counter attacking. Preemptive attacking, so they don't even get to attack at all. Blade Grasp. Stuff that raises your stats if they try and attack you, etc. The one after that is kind of a just passive ability. It's stuff that can let you equip equipment that your class wouldn't normally be able to equip. Undercombat boosters, attack up, defense up, stuff like that. And the last one is movement enhancers. You can use your imagination with those. And what do you want? Oh, that's interesting. Alright, now let's finish this battle. Hey, dick face. I am gonna chop you so good. Take that, nerd. That was a zoom out. I didn't want to do that. That was probably a little overkill. Then again, I overkilled that poor bastard over there. You should probably focus on one target, dude. Your odds aren't good. And it's about to be Gafgarian's turn again. Oh, he's gonna kill her. Wait, what are you doing? Oh. Oh, I see. That's handy. Now, I can use the right trigger in the controller to fast forward if this is too annoying. Oh, he took the arrow. What a champion. Rad, you're okay. And Gafgarian's actually casting Cure. Instead of just murdering somebody. You do this. See? That makes it a little better. Would you rather I just leave it alone? Or should I try to... Oh, wow. That actually worked. Or should I fast forward it? Now, Knights have an ability called Rend. It was called just Break before, but whatever. Basically, they break equipment or break stats. If you break equipment, it's gone forever. If you break stats, it'll come back after the battle. Now, fighting Knights can be very annoying, especially when you lose really good gear. Oh, it's so terrible. Everything is terrible. I can't rush him from here. I'm gonna throw this rock so good. Oh yeah, throwing a stone seems pretty petty, but yeah, when you got nothing else to chuck, if you just sit there like a dumbass and do nothing, or throw a stone and hit him in the face with it. Good job, Agrius. This guy's not having a good day. Your name's Deesh. Dude, we're gonna stab you right in the back. Look at him. Look at Rad go. Champion chivalrous knight here. I can't believe he's casting white magic. I don't know if I've ever seen him do that. There we go. Just like that. Would you prefer that, or would you need to, let it play out? And yes, even if you're doing like off-class stuff, you still get XP and job points for your current class. The job points you earn apply to that class, not for whatever class's abilities you're using. So, if you're having trouble leveling up a certain job, equip a job's ability that makes it easy to level up. Curing abilities, chemist stuff, etc. And you can also do something kind of dickish. If you really want to do something in battle, and don't really want to hurt anybody, hey Rad, catch! Ow! What the fuck, Ramza? And yes, you still get XP for it. You can beat up your own dudes and get XP. Now you might say, between that and random battles, it'd be really easy to level up. And you can make the game easy. Well, this is true mostly. Required battles never increase their difficulty. They're at set levels. But random battles get stupidly hard. Because just because you're leveling up doesn't mean your gear is. And your gear is... I mean, leveling up is important, but your gear is probably more important. So you need to progress through the game. I think this is the longest this battle's ever taken. This is ridiculous. So you need to make sure you keep your gear up to date. Try not to level up too much. Take that. Uh-oh.
Princess.
This way. Be quick. And try making a little less noise.
I'll not take orders from you.
I wouldn't either.
Quite a mouth on you, princess.
Such a douche.
Forgive me. 'Tis your birth and faith that wrong you, not I.
Are you sure?
Hold there.
I don't think he's gonna listen. Okay, wait a minute.
Is it truly him?
Yeah, I was a little disappointed to hear Rouse's voice. He sounds a little wimpy. Quick, somebody stop that cock knocker. Oh. Oh, damn it. Didn't catch him.
Cannot be.
Delita, he lives?
Oh?
Why does he fight under the banner of Duke Goltana?
Duke Goltana is kind of a prick. But that was that was things to come. We gotta do the prequels and stuff first. Oh shit, I didn't read that. Sorry. The loss of the 50 Years' War saw knights returning from the front, stripped of livelihood, their fealty to the crown and nobility abandoned. Many became rogues and traitors, men donning the thief's cloak and plotting treason against the crown. It was a time of great unrest for Ivalice. Murder and theft were commonplace. Many were the young adventurer and mage who stepped forward to counter this threat. Of such, the city of Garland, too, saw its share. Chapter 1. The Meager. The Royal Military Academy at Garland. The story in this is pretty good for being really, really convoluted. But it's kind of what it's meant to be. It's like a political drama thing with a lot of bullshit going on everywhere. Like lots and lots, like all the bullshit going on. It's convoluted as hell, but it does a good job of telling a good convoluted story, in my opinion, if that makes any sense. Yeah. Another Wayne was struck last night on its way to Egros. The Corpse Brigade again? I'm not those losers. I wonder where all this leads. Delita, what do you make of this? I'm not sure. I have my guesses, but I'm listening. I think Duke Larg is coming to Garland. Duke Larg? Why? Not just the Duke. The Marquis Elmdor de Limbury, too. That's the first I've heard of it. This has not the sound of a state visit. All of Ivalice is in turmoil. The Order is supposed to be keeping things under control, but the fact is, they number too few. And they mean to bolster their numbers with us? Alright everybody, form up! This is our starting posse right here. And none of them are going to be around later. The Order of the Northern Sky has an assignment for its Knight's Apprentice. As I'm sure you're already aware, the number of brigands roaming Galleon is on the rise. Among them, the Corpse Brigade, a seditious lot with a grudge against the Crown. Rogues such as they must be dealt with. The Order has been commanded to undertake an operation to eliminate the Brigade, an operation of a grand scale. We will not be acting alone. The Order will be joined by, among others, His Excellency Duke Larg's Royal Guard, stationed at Egros. This will leave Egros Castle undermanned. Your task will be to proceed there and support us from the rear by bolstering its defenses. Oh, boss, there's shit. Bad. See you, fucker. The time to take up arms is upon you, young apprentices. I've just received word that a band of thieves routed by our knights flees here to Garland, seeking refuge. Okay, guys, target practice. Go. We will move to stop them and finish the task of our brothers. You, young apprentices, will accompany us. This is but a squall before the storm of battle. Prepare yourselves at once. Dismissed. Charge! Take the savers. Yes! I'm gonna save here. This is a test file I had. Yeah. See, I'm sorry this is running on so long, but I want to make sure that everybody's okay with anything going wrong. Okay, so now we gotta set up a formation and stuff like that. We can take 5 dudes, one of which has to be the boss. Okay, we start off with 2 male squires, a male chemist, 2 female squires, and a female chemist. It doesn't matter, these guys are all getting the boot after this battle. It's almost a shame, because this guy's actually pretty decent. But that's okay, I can make one better. Or at least name what I want. Hester? Really? This lot actually isn't bad for the most part. You should get stuck with a bunch of rejects that have like the 50s and everything. It's pretty sad. Alright, Oliver. And, Aubrey. And Cat. Cat-Man. So, the grunts in your party will change appearance as they change jobs. Uniquely named NPCs will not change their look. Why, we moppets, is it? Our luck's went and turned for the better. Alright, lads, cut through these ones that were good as fled. We'll make short work of them, and don't be leaving no squealers behind neither. These guys are losers. Defeat all the enemies. Kill them all. Butcher them. Eat their babies. What? Yeah, eat their babies. I mean it. Lita gets to go first, because he's a punk. Yeah, just kidding. He's a cool guy right now. It's not even a spoiler because he's already been shown being douchey. Or is he? No, he's being douchey. Do some abilities work out okay until they hit their target, like that one there. I'm gonna sit here in the sewer, and I'm gonna just chuck rocks at people. Now, chemists are interesting. By the way, you have to use job points to buy the ability to use all the different medicines and stuff like that, so... Item isn't a free ride. In fact, if you're anything but a chemist or you don't have throw item equipped, you have to walk up to somebody and use it. If you're a chemist or if you have throw item on, you can actually chuck an item a few squares, and it will still hit their target and heal them. Yeah. Careful, Ramza. Remember, the well-aimed thrust pierces the mail. Don't patronize me, Delita. We Beowulfs know our way around the battlefield. Yeah. Beowulf, was it? Heir to the noble house Beowulf, Major. Looks like we have ourselves some apprentices from the academy. Well, I-born moppets is still moppets. Lay down your arms or die clutching them. None will mourn your passing, bitches. Are you mean to make us do that, then? You're in fall of your little heads. I'd rout you guys, But, probably the dead man route better. Yeah. Yeah, I went there. Ramza, go fight! Oh yeah, I guess I should show off what we start off as. So we got like this leather baseball cap, we got some clothes, some battle boots. Battle boots are cool, they give you +1 movement. It's a fine starting accessory. Broadsword, we still got metal. Let's see. The only other one we like. Okay, everybody else starts off with basic shit: daggers, sword, leather caps, etc. And Delita here, he's got the same stuff. Yes, re-equip is actually an ability you have to equip. Otherwise, you cannot change your equipment in the middle of a battle. You can only do it between battles normally. But it's a free ability that you can learn from the chemistry, so there's no reason to not learn it. Whether you use it or not is up to you. Well, equip and use it is up to you, but yeah. Oh, I only have chant. That's okay. Oh, look, we got this Wade Moppet here. We're gonna cut our face off. You! Fight me! I don't have stone throw. Damn it. Okay. Fight this man. You hit like a girl. Haha, you get it. Now, having said that, I should point out that there is a small difference between males and females in this, and I don't just mean the obvious. Let's be adults about this, please. See, I can check a potion. I can check it like I can throw out 4 spaces. Lovely. It's not even like a matter of hit points and stuff like that. Males get slightly more physical attack, and ladies get slightly more magical attack. They start off with 1 more of the other each. It might grow a little bit beyond that later on. Not much more, though. So don't let it stop you from making a lady knight or a male black mage. Jeez, off the roof with you, asshole! So it only did 3 damage, it wasn't much of a fall, but hey, it worked. Instead of attacking the man ahead of him... Okay, this is Delita's character right here. And he just healed her. What an asshole. I don't even think he has a weapon. I think that one doesn't have a weapon. Like, everybody else here has shitty weapons. But the chemist has no... Damn, girl! And that was a critical. She's pissed. Hold there! Where you think you're going, sweetheart? I forget what I was saying. Throw that man a potion. I'm not sure why I'm worried about it. I'd rather just keep the potion than keep this guy alive, but whatever. Okay, who gets a stabbing? You, Lena, get out of the way. Alright, what's up with these moppets? Stay there. Ow! Oh, my eye. Excuse me. Get over here and fight us. Oh yeah, I could have healed her, haha. Zounds! I can't really get anywhere. Well, I could get over here and... Okay. That'll be fine. Gonna chant her back to health. Well, a little bit of health anyway. We'll take a wee bit of damage ourselves here in a second if ever friggin'... There we go. Wait a minute, where? I try this... Yeah. Kill the chemist! Bite me! Get this jerk over here. Oh, hello, you. Ow. Better enjoy that level outlast, boy. Alright, can I... I better throw her a potion. Why no, don't do that. Okay, if I had 0% chance to hit, that means it's going to hit something along the way. Most likely the guy in front of me and he'll get healed. Yes, that's the thing. You have to take trajectory into account here. So just stab that man. Okay, now heal her. Just like that. Delina, do something cool. There you go. One bitch down. He just punched her in the head from above. Yo, fight me! I have rush. See if we can knock him off. For like 2 damage. Nope. Okay, so I can attack and then move. That's fine. Get down here, boy. Oh, I just stabbed this mopper in the face. Oh, excuse me. Jeez, everybody's picking on her. You're getting all the stabbings. Take that. Well, it's more like a chop, but, you know. I'm gonna get over here. I'm gonna stab this man. Filthy dick, get out of here. Ow. I can't reach him. Stab him! Yeah, go ahead and stab him. Eh. Now you stab that man. Okay, Delina, go kill somebody. Now the chemist will run off and heal himself. Heal himself and then run off, I guess. Whatever. Come here, you little squirt. Yeah, that worked. Pow! Eat that! Oh, you muppet! Eh. Fuck you guys! You're gonna backstab. Say goodnight, fucker. Eh. You guys are so boned. Actually, what abilities do you have? You just have Rush. Yeah, just stay back. Your fight's done. Not using any more supplies if I don't have to. You two, get to stabbing. Eh. You want you to come over here and punch me, bitch? Oh, he's so dead. You're lucky that worked out. You should have just chopped him. Rush and Throw Stone rarely do the damage they say. Most attacks will do the damage they say. Rush and Throw Stone Excuse me, fucker. Eh. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit the mic there. Here, get in range of him so he can, like, chant you or something. There we go. More XP for Ramza! There we go. And if you notice, I don't think like the music slows down or anything when that happens. I wasn't really paying that much attention, but... Yeah, no. Die! That battle's over. Honest work would see them die old in bed, yet they choose instead this early grave. Why persist in such folly? You guys fucking got your asses kicked. Now we get monies. And we get loot. Battle trophies you only get from story battles. So we got a Mithril Knife, that's already an upgrade, a Phoenix Down, a potion, 2,000 more bucks. We'll need that money. Okay. Yeah, while sitting in your castle, blah blah blah. Press X to do things. Press triangle to do more things. And go do the tutorials, idiot. Okay. Now, all that being said and done, do you guys want to see more of this? Are the slowdowns acceptable? That's really the only problem. If it's acceptable, we will move on. Also, when it comes to naming the characters, I was thinking of using other YouTubers' names, but for once, I think I might just go with characters I like from other RPGs. I don't know. I'll think about it. So, like, you know, especially now that I know more people in the YouTube community, I don't want, like, folks to feel left out. But we'll see, though. We'll see. Make a good case, and maybe I'll do it. Anyway, thank you folks for watching. Again, let me know if everything's okay. I will catch you next time, maybe?